Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing an Iran car. This episode, basically, the Iran cars, they were having their conversation, and Ukiora, I remembered just now actually that he's able to like take out his eye, crush it, and then when you inhale the essentially the essence of his eye or the spiritual pressure of his eye, you end up being able to see what he saw. So he deemed that there was nobody of significant power enough to kill them outright when he went to the human world. But Grinjow and these group of Iran cars went afterward, and there were more spiritual pressures there that were more worth killing. And actually, this group agreed that killing anybody with any significant spiritual pressure is a thing to do. And weirdly enough, out of the people that had significant spiritual pressure, Ichigo's dad wasn't one of them. You know? It's kind of weird. They showed the light and they showed the people, and when they showed the people, his dad wasn't one of them, but Tatsuki and I think Mizuito was, which is weird, right? Like, don't you think that I'm pretty sure out of like most of the people that were shown, his dad would be technically one of the strongest spiritual pressures that they would have felt. But anyway, yeah, this is I'm drawing this Iran car mainly because, if I remember correctly, there's going to be another picture of Grinjow that I'll end up wanting to draw more than the ones that I had shown to me in this episode. And I want a really good representation of Grinjow. So I'm going to wait until I get that before I even attempt to draw him. I might get one this episode today, but yesterday, I wouldn't say that they were that good because I want to get, yeah, I want to get his mask, which is on the right side, which I did get a screenshot of him looking the same way this guy is looking, where he's looking at something and his mask was actually on that right side. But I want to get Grinjow, I think, face on, like his face looking at me, more or less, where we see both of his eyes, his hair, his mask, and so on and so forth. I'll try and aim for that, but if I don't end up getting one, then I might end up drawing Grinjow this tomorrow, and I'll draw him again later when he shows up again if I get a better picture. So, there's that. We'll see. But let's get into this.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes and walk. We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes throughout all day.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
All right, I am finished with this picture of this Iran car. Um, I think I remember this arc a fair amount. Uh, I think it goes the Iran cars and everybody splits up. They go fight their opponents. Most of the Iran cars lose. Ichigo fights against Grinjao, and I think Ichigo's mask comes out, and he beats Grinjao enough to where Grinjao wants to leave, so he leaves, and then he gets in trouble on the other side for bringing the group and having the group get like demolished. I could be wrong in that fact, but I do think that Grinjao is the only one out of this group of people that end up being able to leave. I don't think that these guys end up being able to leave. And also, weirdly enough, the out of all the spiritual pressures that were shown to be around, the visors weren't shown, right? Like that's weird. We know Shinji is pretty strong, and we know the girl with him is also strong. So it's kind of weird that, their spiritual pressure isn't being shown unless it's more along the lines of like people that are very experienced in hiding their spiritual pressure aren't being able to be sensed, whereas the ones that don't have that technique per se can be shown. But even then, it's kind of weird because actually no, because Toshinori was the captain of ice shown? Was his spiritual pressure shown? Because if it was, it wouldn't make sense because he's captain level. I think he would know how to control his own spiritual pressure. But if he wasn't, then Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.